Hey pilots, Bounty here from Bounty Gaming, and today we're going to be talking about some future changes that are coming for Titanfall 2. Now, just before we begin, none of this is confirmed, and there are going to be spoilers or potential spoilers announced in this video, and it's been derived from the new game files as part of the Colony Reborn DLC for Titanfall 2. Some people have gone in, looked around, read the game code, and they can actually find elements of future updates and things that are coming. So if this is something that you don't want to know about early, definitely tune out right now. I'm sorry, but I'll catch you in the next video. If it's something that you are interested in and you don't mind hearing little bits and pieces of what's going to happen in the future for your favorite game Titanfall 2, then definitely stick around. My stance on the previous leak that they had was, hey, I don't want to be involved, I don't really want to have these spoilers, and I stayed right away from it. But I think this time it's quite important that we do look at it, because it is the future of the game that we all enjoy, so we can see what's coming up and see what Respawn are planning. So guys, without further ado, let's take a look. So Vanguards are definitely coming to multiplayer. The primary weapon for the first one, it's going to be named Monarch and is a new Titan. It's going to have the XO16 chain gun, so it's a 20mm armor piercing automatic rifle. And you guys should know what it is from the previous Titanfall. The offensive ability is Rocket Salvo, which launches an unguided rocket swarm. Defensive is Energy Siphon, so it's kind of like a stun laser. And it has a few utility and core abilities and all that type of stuff there. So the description that they've found inside the game code says it's a mid-range Vanguard class Titan that can upgrade itself on the battlefield. So already it sounds pretty epic that as you get kills, as you play along with the Titan, you can actually upgrade yourself on the battlefield. So it's going to sound pretty cool and hopefully not too strong, not too OP. There's a few things here for the kits. You can choose Rapid Rearm, Survival of the Fittest, Apex Titan, Shield Amplifier, and Data Siphon. So there's quite a few cool things there. And they are looking at bringing more kits in the future for other Titans also in Titanfall 2. And another thing that's coming out is a lot of nose arts, which we've seen in this update, and we've also seen that in Angel City, so that's nothing different. And I'm sure the amount they make on these nose arts for $4.99 it's quite a nice income for Respawn to have. So the new game mode is going to be Frontier Defense. So for guys out there looking for a new game mode to keep them entertained for Titanfall 2, it looks like they're going to have a few levels or a few paths, and they're going to get increasingly more difficult. So there's going to be level 1, level 2 and level 3 all within them. So once you defend, sort of picture it as the first wave. Once you defend the first wave, you'll move on to the second one and then the third one, and it's going to get harder and harder. And then you guys can go through, kill all the enemies, defend the frontier, and have a lot of fun. So just scrolling through here, there are definitely pieces missing in the spoilers. So don't expect to log in and see absolutely everything that you can imagine. But it's good to see that there's going to be a new game mode, new nose arts, a new Titan on the way, a Vanguard class Titan. And also quite a few changes to that Titan itself, other Titans, and some weapon changes as well. So I'm going to link these in the description below, and if you guys want to pop on in, check it out, see what it's all about, you're more than welcome. If it's something that doesn't really interest you, then definitely don't have a look and just wait for the update to come out. So that way it's nice and exciting, fresh content, and we'll definitely be covering every single part of this. In the future, when it does drop, we'll definitely be going in, having a look at the new Vanguard class Titans, having a look at the new game mode, and helping you guys see what the content's all about, understand what it's all about, and we'll make some good videos on it as well. So it looks like they're looking to develop co-op bounty hunt, but it seems like this is actually going to be the new game mode that we mentioned before, Frontier Defense. And that's the rebranding. So at the moment behind the scenes they are saying it could be co-op bounty hunt, but it looks more like the NPCs that are going to be dropping in the game are going to be in waves, and it's going to be Frontier Defense. But anyway guys, I'll put that in the description, feel free to check it out, and let's get to this gameplay. So as you can see here, we're using the Thunderbolt. We've got a couple of Titans nice and close. We got 1 assist, 1 Titan kill. We're going to jump inside the Prime North Star, and hopefully cause some damage, lay our trap down, see if we can catch this iron. It is an auto titan and it's already shackled up, so we're going to doom that, rock on in, flex with our new prime titan execution, jump on and blow him up, and make our way through the map. So for this game here, pilots, we're using the R101 loadout that you'll see in our R101 loadout video. We're also rocking North Star just because before this update, North Star was one of my weakest titans, and now I feel like every time I jump in North Star and go around, I'm starting to get the combos a lot better, and I can definitely feel that jumping in North Star, going around the frontier is actually a strong point for me now, whereas before I would actually jump in the North Star and do a lot worse than what I could actually do without North Star, if that makes sense. I was definitely a more effective pilot, and you can see here we are using the threat scope. The difference between the threat scope and HCOG, as you guys know, the threat scope is more pinpoint accuracy, so it just gives you a little dot to aim at, and the enemies do come up red, so pilots may find this easier if you... Oh, I should have melee them. If you pilots are actually struggling with R101, try out the threat scope if the HCOG isn't working for you. Definitely try out the HCOG first if the original scope isn't working for you, and just make your way through, get some upgrades for the R101. And once you have the upgrades, you'll find the weapon starts to feel a lot more comfortable, it starts to make a lot more sense, and you'll be getting a lot more kills as well. I'm not sure about you pilots out there, but I definitely struggled in the first couple of games using the R101. It just felt completely new, I've been sniping the whole time, and it was just something really different and quite foreign. So guys, look at these three titans here all grouped up. You know what we should be doing. We should be using the Amped Thunderbolt Gen 11.2 at the moment, and we're going to go through instant Titanfall nice and easy, and we're taking a lot of damage. Well, we're handing out a lot of damage, I should be saying, and we're trying to find this sneaky pilot who was cruising around. He was cloaked up and we cannot find him, so we're just going to ride this one on out, guys. Feel free to check out the link below, as I said before, if you are interested in the leaked content. There is likely to be more updates as they update the game, as it gets close to the time as well. There is no set release date, unfortunately. Personally, I hope it comes sooner rather than later, just because these updates, it would be nice to have them every couple of months. That way we can keep the population nice and high, keep the interest and also the purchase appeal of the game as high as possible, and get a lot more pilots out there on the frontier having lots of fun. Anyway pilots, thank you once again for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll catch you pilots in the next video. Peace.